When asked how he'd like to be remembered, Dad once said,
I don't know whether I want to be remembered or not, but I tell you, I had a lot of fun.
Tingye's pioneering technical achievements will secure his place in history, but his wit, kindness, and compassion will secure his place in our hearts forever. Born in Nanjing, China in 1931 to a Chinese diplomat, Tingye traveled the world. At 12, the family moved to Canada and then to South Africa, where Tingye earned a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering at Witwatersrand University. Tingye then traveled to the U.S. and Northwestern University to pursue his doctorate in electrical engineering. After earning a Ph.D., Tingye joined Bell Labs in 1957 and remained there for 41 years. Regardless of the research area, Tingye was always at the forefront.
Yeah, well, he was obviously a very inspired research leader, and he was a wonderful and highly treasured friend with very admirable wit and unusual wisdom, and a very enviable knowledge and very deep insights. I learned an awful lot from him. To me, he was a witty, modern reincarnation of Confucius.
At the beginning of his career, his work on microwave transmission culminated in the launch of Telstar, the first telecommunications satellite. His research with Gardner Fox on laser resonators became a classic and is the second most cited paper in the history of applied optics. As optical transmission systems gained attention, Tingye championed a wavelength division multiplex system to replace single-channel systems. Their advance sowed the seeds for today's internet and other high-speed, high-capacity optical systems.
Every telephone call, every email, every web page, every Facebook post is going over an optical network nowadays, and it all dates back to the work done at that time in Tingye's organization.
A very humble man, Tingye generously shared credit with the teams he led. He used to say, to be incrementally better, be competitive. To be exponentially better, be cooperative. Affectionately known as Uncle Tingye, he mentored countless students, young colleagues, and even old friends. He was genuinely interested in people and their welfare. Spurred by his strong desire to promote photonics-related exchanges with China, Tingye logged nearly a gigameter traveling to and from China. He was the driving force behind the Asia Communications and Photonics Conference and also helped launch the Asia-Pacific Optical Communications Symposium. Held in high regard by his Chinese colleagues, Tingye was a fellow in the Photonics Society of Chinese Americans, the Academia Sinica, and the Chinese Academy of Engineering. He was also named an honorary professor at more than 10 universities in China.
His talks, in many occasions, were full of visions and philosophy. He also mentored and advised a great number of young scholars here who have made great impact later on.
As a highly respected member of the community, people sought Tingye for both technical and sometimes personal advice. At meetings, he would enter a room and barely move past the doorway because so many colleagues wanted to speak to him.
Never a bad word, never any malice towards anyone, and would try to help whoever he met, no matter where they were and at what station in life they were. He would walk with giants. He himself was a giant. He was absolutely a rock star in our community.
Tingye's willingness to give of his time extended to memberships in several professional societies, including OSA and IEEE. He served as OSA president, held numerous leadership positions, and received many awards. Lightweight pioneer, avid skier, competitive tennis player, devoted friend. Tingye's enthusiasm and passion for life were a treat to experience for those privileged to know him.
In order for me to have vision, I had to stand on the shoulders of the giants in the field.